falling already.
Is that?
I feel like I'm gonna knock it over by accident.
Can you want to like put it in your pocket?
Let's see if it fits.
Can't see it, so it doesn't really matter actually.
Yeah, I think that's good there.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Mom.
Hi. How are you, Mom?
I'm good.
I'm Mike.
Chantel,
Very
nice to
good
meet
meeting
you. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, come on. Thank
I'm
you for
amazed
having.
at all this.
It's pretty cool, right? Are you amazed by this?
Yes.
Tell me why.
It's a lot of people who I like never thought I'd meet meet eventually, just not this year. Yeah.
How'd you get started doing this? How'd you start with this wrestling thing?
My oldest brother, Barack, he was in 6th grade, started rec wrestling, and I was in kindergarten, and he was doing moves on me in the living room, and I was going to all of his wrestling matches. And then I don't know exactly what drew me in, because none of my friends were wrestling at that time. I had no girlfriends wrestling, but I just kept asking my mom to join, and in 3rd grade she let me join.
And the rest, as they say, is history. Huh?
Yes.
If I would have told 3rd grade Kira that at what, 17 years old, 18 years old?
18.
18 years old, you'd be sitting in the middle of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, what do you think that little girl would have said?
I would not have believed you.
Really?
No. When I joined my wrestling club, my club coach at the time, he told my mom and I that I could become a state champion. And we were like, what? Of course. And then I think a year or 2 later, I became like the youth state champion. So.
And he obviously wasn't surprised.
No.
Were you?
I think when I got there, no, because I was putting in the work, so I knew it made sense to me. But at first, when I first walked into the club for the first time, I did not think it was possible.
4 state titles. Well, pretty good. Do you feel in any way like you have expectations on you now?
Yes, but it doesn't change how I need to wrestle. I know that I set the bar high for myself, but it's nothing I can't handle. And no matter what kind of match it is, what stage, the goal is still the same: score points and win the match.
Mm-hmm. So, but what is next for you? What's the next step for you as an athlete?
Next step is start working towards making world teams and representing USA.
Why is that so exciting?
It's always been a goal for me to start competing internationally. I've had a little bit of experience at like a Journeyman World Classic, but it's always been a goal for me to represent USA.
Yeah. New Jersey has a rich wrestling history. There aren't many 4-timers. Tell me what it means to have your name up there with the likes of Mike Gray and Nick Soriano and Anthony Ashton.
Yeah, it means a lot because I know how much, now I know myself how much work it takes. And they're all legends, New Jersey legends, and it just shows that women they've as much of a space in the sport as they do.
Kira, do you feel, because here's the thing, right? Like I just mentioned, you said best, legends. But they don't have the responsibility of pulling women's wrestling. Do you feel at all responsible to help promote the sport of women's wrestling?
Yes, in a good way though. I know that just me pursuing my own goals, it's inspiring other girls to join the sport. A lot of girls joined in my school and my wrestling clubs that I go to, I know because of me. And other girls around the country who who are doing the same things in their states. So I just know that I just have to keep working towards my own goals, and the girls coming up will follow.
They're coming up quick, though.
Yes.
Those girls are coming up quick. They're getting good. They're getting real good. You're one of them, of course, but I mean, the growth that I'm seeing in women's wrestling is exponential. They're not adding great athletes. They're multiplying. How do you keep up, dude? How do you keep up?
It's just really exciting to like see. When I started, I was the only girl in the room like most of the time. Now I can count on most of the time I go to practice, there's at least 2 other girls there, and that's still, it could be more, but it's amazing to see.
How do we, as a wrestling media, wrestling culture, how do we help the next crop of teenage women that want to pursue the sport of wrestling?
I say we make sure every state has a state tournament, and more girls will keep joining, and high school coaches make sure that we have strong programs for girls to join and a lot of support. Women's cut singlets, small thing, but it's
that's a thing, right?
Yeah, so it's the little things that make us feel comfortable in this sport and know that we have a place.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're the best.